Hello everyone, welcome back to the You Like That podcast for a very special week. You're joined with me, my name is Adam and I'm one half of You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack, I'm the other half of the You Like That podcast.
And as you could probably tell, unless you're listening to audio only, we have a special guest today. A returning special guest. Guys, you're here joined with my lovely fiance, Brooke Donovan.
Books. Hi!
Fan favourite, much requested.
It's been a year. It's been like pretty much nearly a year.
Yeah, almost.
It has.
Yeah.
It has. And what a time it has been since that episode.
Yeah, some things have happened, some stuff's happened.
A lot of the studio has changed. A lot of the show itself has changed.
Yeah, I was on that side last time.
Exactly right.
I was
A lot.
bold.
I like it.
Disgusting.
I was watching it today and I was like, oh, Jack's hair.
Definitely not the look that we want him to pursue in the future. But
I'm the only one that likes him with short hair. Literally.
yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. So we're here with Brooke this week to bring you another new movie, another horror movie.
The final horror movie for a little bit.
For quite a bit, we're going to be talking about The Conjuring 3. ... The devil made me do it.
The old ...
The old ... So we're going to jump into that as our main review for this week. We'll hit you with a little bit of news now. Get to a very, very big question time at the end. And
Thanks, Jess.
yeah, thank you for all those. Also, a quick note that the audio is different to all the other weeks because being in a room with one more person here and having Kmart quality mics, you kind of got to adapt to something a bit different. So I've gone to the old way. So this is the throwback to the OGs.
Yeah, really
The
is.
real ones that have been with us since day dot. So, let's jump into some news for the week. Let's start with one that completely weirded me out. Wedding Crashers 2 has a script that has been finished.
Why?
I don't know. And apparently, Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are in serious talks to return.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't they?
Because
Well,
it's a
Owen
sequel
Wilson's got-
15 years on. They
Owen
don't
Wilson's got that
work.
Disney money now, so...
Exactly. As soon as Loki hits, he's like, no.
Yeah, I
wow.
imagine that would just be very sad, and they're just like, oh, we're a bit older now.
Yeah.
Isn't that like Bill and Ted? It'd be like, it's the same
Dumb and
jokes, but
Dumber
we're a little bit older.
One of them's going to be married now. The other one still wants to crash weddings.
Oh, you'll crash the other guy's wedding.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo, we're so old, we can't do this anymore. It's a very predictable script that I'm forecasting.
Yawn.
Who wants
Basically.
that?
No one, as I've said before, sequels this far on
Yeah.
will never work. I'm
Especially
sorry.
comedy ones.
Exactly right.
Because comedy ages 3 days later. Like,
Yeah.
comedy is always evolving.
In
and,
this
like,
day and age, boy, you
Yeah.
gotta watch what you're
The
saying.
worst comedy film I've ever seen in the picture theatres is Dumb and Dumber 2. Like, hands down.
Yeah.
Not wrong. Yeah, not wrong there.
I can't even imagine how bad that movie was.
Me and Steve got free tickets and we're like, should we leave? It's free. It's
We're going to try and get
okay.
a refund.
Try and get a refund.
Yeah, it would have been fine. So yeah, that's maybe gonna happen in the future. If anyone cares, I don't think you do. Cruella has already got a sequel in the works with Disney.
Cool.
Okay, have you guys watched it yet?
No, but me and Jacob are going to go and watch it because someone doesn't want to go see it.
Well,
I
if I
wonder
don't
why.
have to review it, I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like how my life works.
Is that how,
now.
like, you feel everywhere?
I have to review them and I don't want to see it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but it's doing very well.
It is doing very
Unsurprisingly,
well.
it's an absolute smash
Yeah.
hit, but
Regardless of me not wanting to watch it, it is still
yeah.
picking up a lot of traction. And
Apparently it's super not for kids.
Well, you showed me one scene from it and I was like, ooh.
yeah, the same we spoke about last week
Yeah.
when her mum gets yeeted by a couple of Dalmatians.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm excited.
Will it be called 102 Cruellas? Will it be called 2ella? Edit that first one out. We got to the better joke in the end.
Nah.
2ella. I'm calling it now.
2ella. Alright. 2ella will be coming eventually to Disney Plus.
The best joke of the year. Fuck you.
We got
I don't know you.
we got our boy Donnie Yen who's been cast in John Wick 4.
I know the name Donnie Yen. I don't know why.
He was in the IP Man. Ip Man.
I've seen
Probably won't know that one.
Yeah, I've seen
He was
that.
also in Star Wars Rogue One.
Oh, yep.
As the blind
Yep.
wannabe Jedi.
Yep.
Who no one really knows if he was or not, but sure, let's go with it.
Yeah, apparently he's akin to John Wick.
Yes.
Similar paths.
Yes,
to
an
where they're
assassin
going
of sorts as well, which he's always going to play an assassin. He's Donnie Yen. He's a
to. Wonder if
martial
he'll
arts
be,
man.
I wonder if he'll be a baddie or an ally. You never know with John Wick.
You never know.
So is this John Wick? John Wick? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
John Wick, yeah.
Is this
The
John Wick
Chewbacca
25
film.
now? Or?
Number 4.
Oh,
Four.
okay.
But there are 24 more coming.
Yeah, basically.
Literally.
And I cannot wait for all of them because they're
Yeah.
perfect.
Yep, cool, whatever.
There you go. We've got our first... the director of the Flash movie coming out, Andy Muschietti, shared a little Batman photo of Keaton's Batman costume with a bit of blood splatter.
No, I even saw that.
Yeah. Teasing a little bit of a... Ooh, this could be a little bit
Buster?
violent.
Well, it does confirm that Keaton... Well, it doesn't confirm it, but he will be Batman
In there.
adjacent
as
at least.
Batman
Yeah.
at some point.
Because we all just think, yeah, he's probably just going to be Bruce Wayne, like maybe a mentor role, maybe... I don't know, maybe just like...
Just a flash, a quick
Yeah,
flashback.
yeah.
You're going back through and then there he is.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe he's just like, hey, don't fuck with the multiverse or something. But yeah, it looks like he will be donning a suit,
Yep,
or at least there'll be one hanging up in a scene somewhere.
probably.
It's like nothing.
Yeah,
We all know the only multiverse that we want is Spider-Man. We also got to look at the new Shazam costume.
we did.
Still have seen the first one.
Still haven't seen the first one.
It's
Own it.
extremely good.
Haven't
Okay,
seen
we'll
it.
watch it.
Yeah, a bit of a revamped suit.
Yeah.
A couple cool new little features.
Yeah,
I have to see it. Is it like more, like less?
it's more Buffy, but not
It's
like
Buffy,
not
the-
in a
the-
funny comic
The
way.
bolt on the front is a little bit more sharper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks like the cape's going to be digital
Yeah,
because there's no physical cape.
I think they do that for a lot of the
But there's
people, but
yeah,
they just do that because capes are unpredictable.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to happen with them.
Yeah. But oh man, I can't wait for Shazam too. Like the first one is so good. So
I should watch it.
yeah, definitely. So seeing that got me incredibly hyped.
Beautiful.
I like David Sandberg too.
I thought you said hard then. I was like, what?
No,
Sorry. Hyped.
no,
Hyped.
no, save that for the question.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And just last little bit, we've got the Taika Waititi shared a photo on Instagram of him and Chris Hemsworth
Oh my god.
rapping Thor: Love and Thunder. Taika in his mocap suit as Korg, and a very, very jacked Chris
He
Hemsworth.
is
Did you see the
enormous.
backlash of him all jacked up?
No.
People were writing. Oh, it was a photo of him and his son.
Good.
Yeah,
Skip
from
leg
behind.
day.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Did you forget to skip leg day?" I'm like, "Oh my god! Like, are you kidding me? Look
The
at
man,
him!
yeah, the man is the
Oh,
size of a bus length.
Would
What?
not be saying that to someone
Why
with
are
those
people
type of
so
arms.
negative?
No.
Especially in that photo, I'm like, he'll find you.
He would just crush you.
Yeah.
This is the biggest Hemsworth has ever looked.
Yeah.
And my
And they're
fucking
giving him
God.
shit about his legs. I'm like, who cares? We're not looking at his legs, mate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, shout out to all you bodybuilders out there. You're a bunch of pussies.
No. Seriously, we should all spread the love.
Not
Oh
on this
no,
show.
we've alienated the bodybuilding / movie podcast crossover community.
You know what I mean.
God damn, we're not gonna have no strong men on this
Ah,
fucking
damn.
show anytime soon. Jesus. Alright, that's the news. Quick one's out of the way.
Good, done.
We're getting into the juicy part of the show now.
I don't think that's juicy at all. I think the last part's juicy.
The last part is not safe for work. It's definitely not juicy. It's just flat out
My
wrong.
mum and dad are going to watch this. I'm going to be like, what? Are you on it? I'm going to watch it. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
They
Shout
know
out
you.
the
Yeah,
in-laws.
They know you well enough.
Alright,
Yeah, they should, yeah.
we're going to jump in. We're going to talk about the Conjuring 3... The Devil Made Me Do It. We're going to give you a very brief spoiler-free discussion on this. We'll just give you if we liked it, if we didn't, and then we're just going to jump straight into all the spoilers that arose in this film. Just going to be an easy way to do it. So, quick rundown for you. Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. 2021 release. This was directed by Michael Chavez, who also directed The Curse of La Llorona,
There's your problem.
which was also...
Yeah, I wouldn't put that on my resume.
Yeah, because that movie came out and no one knew it was supposed to be part of the Conjuring universe.
I didn't
Yeah.
know until the priest got into it. Yeah.
And that was the only reason. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the same priest that took the Annabelle doll. And it's like, and?
Okay.
So what? That's now part of
Could
it.
just be the same actor, just typecast as a priest.
Exactly
I know,
right.
because like he suits it.
Yeah.
No.
The story was written still by James Wan. He still wrote it and also co-wrote it with David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, who also helped him write The Conjuring 2.
Just drop like 3 or 4 names from that name. That
I
name
know.
just fucking keeps going.
When I
doesn't
saw
it?
the name, I've gone,
Say it again.
oh, like
too
3
many
people
names.
wrote it. David Leslie, and then it's a hyphen, Johnson McGoldrick.
Okay.
Say it again.
it's-
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
No more. Runtime, 112 minutes.
It was quick.
It was very short.
Yeah.
It was long. I was there for a long time. Budget of $39 million. It's only currently rated 13.9, but it has only been out for a couple of days, so
Yep.
give it that there. The Rotten Tomatoes score, we're sitting at 61% in the critics.
It's not bad.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
get to that. 84% in the audience.
Yeah.
Horror movie, of course.
It's the formula. Starring, obviously, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, portraying Ed and Lorraine Warren, as always.
Beautiful.
Then we have Ruairi O'Connor. The guy that plays Arn Johnson, he's Irish, so it's it's one of those ones where I don't know. Sorry, Ruairi O'Connor. John Noble.
It's probably just Robert or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, follow me.
John Noble, Eugenie Bondurant, and Shannon Cook, and a couple others that mean nothing. I hated typing out this list of who starred in this movie. I'm like,
Cook.
these are the fucking worst names I've had to put down
What
for
an
fucking
absolute
analysis.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's your rundown there. I'll get to some other notes a bit later. Let's just quickly say, did we like it? Did we like it? We'll start with Jack, as always. Jack, Conjuring 3, yes, no, what do you think?
No. It was... yeah. It's like...
I've been better.
But then it's like...
But it's a lot more...
There's a lot of... You know, it's just like... Fucking hell, I just... why?
Yep.
These movies?
Yep.
You know, it's like... It still stands head and shoulders above the spin-offs. And it still stands head and shoulders above like The Unholy or any of the straight to Netflix stuff. But that's faint praise. It's not.
It's
Showering it with a
take it, but don't hold on to that.
I don't think I like anything about it, apart from some stylistic choices that you know only the sweaty nerds would notice. So. But yeah, personally, it's a no from me.
It's a no from you. Brooke, I think we know where you're going with this.
No, I didn't like it. No, I liked it, but I like Conjuring 1 and 2 much better. Mm-hmm. And, I don't know, I'm biased when it comes to James. I wish that James directed it, and I probably would have loved it.
Nice and simple. That's all she's fucking got for us. But so you liked it or you didn't like it?
I didn't know if you wanted me to like go into it more, because I didn't know if you were just going to like do separate. But I thought...
No, just if you like. Just don't spoil the plot just yet.
No, like, I wasn't as scared as what I would hope to be. Like... In number 1, when I went and saw it at the picture theatres, I literally screamed fuck because I got that scared when the witch jumps off
Number 1's a spooky movie.
When she jumps off the cupboard, I was like, fuck! Like, it actually got me good.
For the record, I think number 1 is fantastic.
Yeah,
I absolutely love the first one.
Yeah.
I did not like the second one.
Ooh, I'm the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I like the second one.
Okay.
I did not like the first one.
I love both.
I
love
paid
both.
full price to see The Nun in theatres with an ex-girlfriend, and... boy, howdy, am I glad that relationship ended, just because of that movie alone.
Fair. Ours should have ended
But
up
like
the
the
Slenderman,
Nun,
but, you know.
but the Nun, like the Nun, the cast of La Llorona, the curse. There's like 17 Annabelle.
I think you've been cursed,
Fucking
man.
hell, this joke just keeps going. But yeah, just like there's so many Conjuring movies. Like when the Conjuring 3 comes up, I was just like, oh yeah, it is only the third one. Like we're 10 years into it. Yeah. Anyway, Adam, did you like this movie?
This movie fucking sucks.
It's
It
bad.
didn't suck, though.
It's
It really
bad.
didn't. It really didn't suck.
I'm surprised you didn't like it. I don't know.
Because, like, even Jack just said, like, you have watched some very questionable horror movies, right?
And they all suck.
And, like, they suck. So, like, it is true. Like, this one is better.
Yeah, objectively.
Yeah, it's better, but it still sucks.
Anyway.
This is a movie of opinion. This is
I know,
a
but
show
you say
of
that you
opinions.
love horror films, and then you just hate all of them.
But
This is turning into a roast right now. Yeah, they fucking suck.
yeah.
No, I just love The Conjuring so much. I just fight, I just always fight for it. Like, it's like Blair Witch
Yeah.
I
Project.
said I like The Conjuring 2 very much.
The problem is
But number one's so good. And you're like,
No.
the problem is it lives and dies on Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they're just not interesting enough.
I love
Not
them.
anymore. They're like...
I don't think.
let me get into my part now.
Okay,
because
sorry.
you're fucking
Let's all
roast me
do the
on
things
this.
that you want to do.
You're never coming on the show ever again.
Hey, we
Trying
said
to
that a year ago.
fucking roast me on
See
my
me
own
next
fucking
year.
show. This movie sucks. It had nothing to it. It wasn't scary. It wanted to give you a jump scare, and then it backed itself off and gave you a cheap one instead when, he's a reject shop
So
style.
the formula is just like bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang. You can predict the formula from 5 minutes away
Like,
before the formula step happens.
there's been shit horror movies that I've watched, but they've at least been scary, and to have some sort of effect on me at some point in the movie.
A quote-unquote threat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like you want some sort of stake
Yeah,
in your movie.
but this I felt...
Steak.
I felt this there just wasn't, because you had like the whole base of this movie is revolving around Arn Johnson and his whole.
But it's not.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is the case that shook America: demonic possession,
It's more about Ed and Lorraine.
and it's like that's given to you at the start, and then it's like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Let's focus on these lovebirds and fucking get
Stop
old and
it!
shit.
I almost
And
even
that's
cried.
all that this movie is. This movie is literally about them and their love.
Yeah,
And-
I was fucking dying laughing. Like, when it goes full into, like, Christian mind powers and they're having Christian mind power fights, like the end of fucking WandaVision or something, and it looks awful. It's just, like, pitch black and murky, and I was just like... I just laughed. Like, I don't think the director wanted us to laugh at Christian
No.
mind power fights.
No, like.
But that's what these movies have devolved into.
Yeah, it's almost taking its Fast and Furious recipe.
Yeah.
It's pushing itself so far along, being like, we've got a big and long franchise coming here,
Yeah.
and we can just start shitting out
But at least
absolute
this is still
garbage
in
now.
the margin a little bit. Whereas
It's in the
Fast and
margin.
Furious is just like... just colouring
Yeah.
outside the book, you know?
Yeah, really fucking coming out.
Oh, is that what that was?
Next 2 weeks.
Yeah, gonna be good. No, but it is like this one. It just really didn't feel on the same level as all the other movies. Yeah,
I agree with you there.
yeah, so many of
definitely.
the other movies like didn't do as well and weren't as great, but at least they had a better story to grip onto the whole way
Because
through.
they were more centered around the case.
Yeah.
The case is secondary in this movie.
Like the path that the original movies follow was you had a full movie. It was a full from the start to your middle to your end. It was one thing.
In the one house, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very easy to follow along. When this one, and I explained this to my sisters who absolutely fucking hate me for how much I didn't like this movie.
Love you, sissy.
But they hated A Quiet Place Part 2. They thought that was the most abysmal thing in the world. And I've gone, you're wrong.
Still need to say it.
But that's movies. That's what it does to you. But this one just goes, let's start here, and we're going to backtrack over here, give you something down here, focus over here, bring it back around here to try and put it on a path, and then...
Yeah, and the telltale sign of that is there's almost pauses for TV commercial ad breaks.
Yeah.
Like, between scenes. Some of the scenes don't flow together at all. And
Yeah.
they don't know what to do to get to the next story beat. So it just fades out.
Yeah.
And then it fades back in. Like, there's a bit in a hospital.
There's-
And then after that, they're just like, oh shit, the rest of the story like has to keep going. Like, that's very early on. And it just fades down and then fades back up.
Yeah.
Into a completely
it's-
different scene and setting. It's just like,
That's what
Yeah.
it is. There's too many settings to this movie, is what the issue was.
Well, mate, it was like they got criticised for doing haunted house stuff. But that was the fun of it.
I'd have preferred that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was going that way because the house at the beginning, the design of it, there's a lot of like story in the house, in the damage to the house and stuff like that, like scratches and stuff. And you're like, oh, shit's gone down here. But that's
that's like I liked the start of the movie. I liked from when David's getting possessed, and you're seeing the whole.
That.
But that's the formula we need,
Yeah.
though.
No, yeah.
That was another part that was meant to be scary, but we were just laughing.
No.
The kid looks so fucking stupid.
Well,
when
that's
he's
the
all
thing
There's
too.
other
messed
very
up.
laughable parts that they brought into
In
this. We'll get to that
Conjuring
in the
1 and
spoilers.
2, when do you ever see a body do that? Like, it looks so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Where 1 and 2 is, like, more believable because
Yeah.
it's, like, normal stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
But number 3...
And they didn't have any money.
Yeah.
So they had to, like, yeah.
Yeah, number 3, like, when he was, you know, possessed and, you know, going bent, like, you know, bending on the table and stuff, I was, like, a bit like, oh...
Because that's not atmosphere.
That wouldn't happen.
This is what we talk about with horror movies all the time. That's not atmosphere, it's just noise.
Yeah.
Nobody's scared of that.
Mm.
No.
Like, watching someone pretzel up and turn around, you're not scared of that. You're just like...
Yeah.
It was scary in The Exorcist in 1968 or whatever, because they'd never...
Yeah.
Like, they didn't know what special effects were.
Yeah, very true.
But yeah, so there's no atmosphere or tension, which is a big problem in your horror movie.
And, like another thing for me is, like, I really prefer seeing a lot of demons in my movies, in horror movies. Because I don't like paranormal, ghost-type ones. I like to see a demon. I like to see something fucked up. You get that in this, briefly.
Yeah, here and there.
When Arnie's, like, possessed and then he kills what's his face, and you see that demon, that's like provoking or whatever it is, and I'm like, that's cool, and then it just fucked off, and I'm like, fuck,
bloke with a big grin, isn't it? That's about it.
Yeah, and then you get everything else that comes into it. I think it's time we jump to spoilers.
Brooke, we're gonna start spoiling. We're in the spoiler zone. 3,
spoiler zone,
2, 1. We are now in full spoilers.
Welcome to the spoiler zone.
Alright, so Brooke, let's start with, say, the story overall. What did you think of the story overall? Because you liked it, so...
I liked, and that's why I said, like, I wasn't scared, but I liked the story.
Okay.
And...
You didn't find it, like, a bit all over the place? Like, you were following along?
And, like, me and Adam talked about it as well. There was bits like, well, what was the point of the big, fat, naked guy? Like...
Yeah. Alyssa called him Shrek, and I was fucking... I had to leave because I was laughing so hard. And then every time he came back up, I was just fucking...
Well, I made the Harry Potter joke, like, there's an ogre in the bathroom, I just thought you'd like to know. Like, it was that kind of thing. Yeah, so I liked the story, but I didn't understand there was the big fat... Like, what was the point of that guy? Was it just to...
You got to have some threatening dead guy in the film, so why not have a dead fat guy?
Yeah, I think they had gone an hour without an actual, like, visual villain.
So they wanted to do something, yeah.
And they're trying to, like, just make the nun again.
You don't see many of them looking like that these days anyway.
No, she reminds me of the woman in Chicken Run. Doesn't she?
That's the only time you'll ever hear that comparison. But I know exactly what you mean.
They're all skinny, yeah. No. But no, like, I'd watch it again. I can't wait to buy it. I'll buy it on Blu-ray. I'll own it. I'm happy with that.
So you like Ed and Lorraine more? Is that the selling point for you?
Yes, because I'm invested in them. I actually nearly cried at the end because like
it's not the house. It's
and I was like, that's like something good to see in like vows. Like I like that. I just have that genuine connection, and obviously they've both passed on now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm invested in Ed and Lorraine. That's why I love the Conjuring universe, I think, so much as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I thought there was going to be more with Arnie.
Yes, same.
We mentioned that earlier, but...
Yeah.
But he's just kind of... I don't even know what his role is in this movie. He's sort of the inciting incident, and then you cut back to him a couple of times.
Yeah, he's supposed to be...
kind of it.
He's supposed to be the driving force of this movie.
Yeah, it was his story.
Exactly.
But it wasn't. It was Ed and Lorraine's story. Yeah. It was,
Yeah, but it was marketed as Arnie's story.
I read a review and it was just like, it's 2 movies mashed together. I don't think it is.
Oh, no, I get that. Yeah, definitely.
I thought there was going to be more like courtroom stuff, but there's just kind of flashes of it.
Yeah.
So I was expecting like awkward 2 scripts just like that.
Yeah.
But it's not. Really, and that's...
when they first came out of the courtroom and Lorraine were just like sitting there on the stairs and that, I was like, wait, this doesn't feel like a horror movie. This feels like a trial case like documentary.
Yeah.
It felt really weird. But no, I get it. The like 2 stories in one, like, because I'm like, I'm not even scared right now. It's broad daylight and they're in a courthouse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I forgot that it was Conjuring.
Yeah, and they realise that when they go into the forest as well, because they're like, oh shit, we got to turn it tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when Lorraine's in a Christian mind palace, it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay. fine.
I laughed a couple of times as
Sad,
well
actually.
when they were trying to like trick her and stuff like that, like which one's a knife and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like I don't know, that was cool. And I can only imagine that probably happened at some point where the cops try to go like,
of course.
you know, the body was found over there, and she'd be like, no, it wasn't actually found over there.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it's like, yeah, I need to try and like trick me. I'm sure that happened in real life at some time,
definitely,
because there is people out there that probably don't believe in that stuff, and I do believe in that stuff.
But it was before the internet, so everyone was just like, all right,
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
I guess I literally can't disprove this. Twitter doesn't exist yet.
Can't tweet about this.
I
fucking
can't follow
case.
the hashtag.
And when Ed goes to the lawyer, why don't you come over to our house and meet Annabelle? I was like, hee hee, like, you know, I like that.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
like,
little bit of that at the end that you see the little trophy room.
Yeah.
Terrible idea to have in your house. Like, even if you
I
don't believe in
agree.
that shit, you'd just be like, you'd err on the side. You get a storage locker.
I wouldn't even want to go visit that place, and I
You
love
just-
that stuff.
Just wouldn't even take it. Just leave it where it is.
So the Conjuring 1 has the cabinet scene, the wardrobe scene,
Yeah.
right? You have that.
My scariest thing.
Yep. Conjuring 2 has none at the end of the hallway
110%. Oh,
with no
Her-
sound.
I literally just got goosebumps.
No
literally,
sound, just
literally.
a silhouette at the end of the hallway.
Oh, look,
Terrifying.
again, because love
Name
it.
something memorable apart from Shrek in this movie.
I was waiting so much for when he was looking through the hole in the wall where the rats were.
Yeah.
Your people. And I was like, I was actually smiling because I was like, oh, I'm ready to jump. I'm ready to jump. I'm ready to jump.
Nope.
Yeah, and then they fucked you in the bum and then said, here's a cheap one to follow up on that.
And it was the
also
thing-
it's just a library.
Yeah,
It was
just like-
librarians and they go,
Yeah.
and that was it.
That's where I went, nah, fuck this movie.
Yeah, that's where the formula really starts
Yeah.
showing its.
I'm like, I'm
I-
sorry, that
like-
doesn't work.
I didn't
That
even know it was
doesn't
a
work.
lady. I was like, is that a teenage boy in like school uniform?
Or a priest, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I didn't
it's
know it was
just
her.
anything.
Whatever it was, wasn't scary.
Yeah.
No. It makes you want to watch Conjuring 1 and
It's
2.
just a very sleep-deprived occultist.
Yeah.
Is what
But
this
yeah.
movie eventually did centralise itself around.
I don't get scared easily. But Conjuring 1 and 2, I went home and I was like, oh, like, you know, I'm thinking about it, like every little sound. And
Yeah, you leave all the lights on as you walk through.
Yeah, like, you
just
know.
in case.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, alright today, Satan. And then, like, number 3, I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And it felt kind of afraid to dive into occult stuff as well. Like,
Yeah.
you had the little totems and they were like, yeah, Satanists do this and it curses people. It's like, okay, well...
See, I was expecting some Satanist cult, not just one lady.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to explain Satanism
Yeah.
or the occult a little
Yeah.
bit more, but it's just like, it's a lady
Actually,
with a table,
yeah,
and
we
if you
should do
knock the
that.
table over,
That's where I
Satan
wanted
goes
it to
away
go.
forever.
And that's where I think it would have made it better for me if it did do that.
Yeah, because I'm interested in the
Because
Satanism
it
stuff.
definitely felt afraid to want to touch on that because, you know, it's very fun to put Christian shit in all your fucking movies, but it mentions Satan and it's like, oh, no, studios won't like that. If you talk
Even
about
Satan, even Satan as a villain, they're like, but he's going to go away at the end. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Like, there's a way to defeat Satan.
But they go, hey,
And it's only
It's
one
a
lady.
movie.
Yeah, it's only one lady. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it didn't dip into that at all. It didn't really dip into the possession too much, other than she was controlling it with her Satan mind palace.
yeah,
Like, you get the link when he's got the holy water and she's doing that. It's just
Yeah.
like,
That's one of the things you said too. But
And then, I'll touch on that one in a sec, but it was like, so, is he possessed by a demon or is he just being controlled by her?
I didn't even think of that. He's just
Yeah,
being
she-
controlled by her.
no, because she put the thing
Oh, she put a demon
Yeah,
in
like,
him?
you know
she
that-
cursed him with a demon.
with that witch.
The totem.
Yeah.
So she's
totem.
controlling the demon controlling him?
No, I think she's just...
She chose
She's
him.
on good terms with the demon. She's like, wait, do us a favour.
No, okay, that was another thing I was confused
Because
about.
they needed 3 deaths.
Yeah, there's 3 sacrifices,
Yeah, the kid.
but what I'm saying is you just said just then, she's
Yeah.
doing the culty thing and she's holding the thing, so that means that she's controlling him.
Yeah, so
And
there's
the
no...
demon's just sort of like sitting in the back going,
Yeah, because when
yeah, I'll sit back and cop this.
yeah,
maybe-
'cause
maybe-
remember when they read the Bible and like,
Yeah.
oh, if he was possessed,
Yeah.
so it's a curse.
So the demon's just like an intimidation goon.
So
Like,
she's cursing him. No one's possessing him. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all well and good. And that.
Yeah, no. I'm like looking into it. Yeah, no.
But it's
Because I'm getting confused now.
exactly.
I saw this like
Yeah.
before.
Exactly right.
I still don't know.
Oh
It
fuck.
confuses
Okay,
you.
that's sad.
It confuses
Yeah,
you.
because that was another thing too. Is just like, did she know these people? Why did she put that totem thing underneath that house? you know, why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why did she choose these people? Was there any connection?
Ed asked that question, but there's not.
Okay, did he actually ask it? Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because remember he's like, when they like find out it's
Oh.
all local,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, but why these people? And then it just cuts to another scene.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't even remember that. Jesus.
But I honestly think there was more Satan and occult stuff. I think there was
they
more
cut it out?
demony, and I reckon the test audience was like,
bit too dark?
Texas ain't gonna like this.
I think the whole thing is they didn't actually know that far into it. The whole thing was just
I think they
the case is being played as demonic possession, but
I think they just wanted to explore Lorraine's Christian mind palace more and her powers. It's just fucking
whether or not
it's
they're
so
as
stupid
on
it's
point
It's
as
not
that they
powers.
are.
I think it's just psychic powers. Like, you know, when she holds something and that she gets flashes.
Yeah.
I think it just comes to psychic powers, not holy Christian.
I'm just thinking of Doctor Sleep when they're like and like shooting mind
I
powers
still
at
haven't
each
seen
other.
I still haven't seen it
But
yet.
it's kind of
but
like
we
that.
need to.
Where was that point going? Yeah, but it feels like it's Lorraine's movie.
Yeah.
I guess.
But I like, I'm not,
But yeah, and then it's just like, and then at the end it's just like, okay, love is stronger than Satan and demons. I guess.
Yeah, but it's a fucking shit ending for a horror movie.
It's not great. And again, it just does the horror movie formula of devolving into just loud, like the prison explodes and the glass explodes and there's lighthouses for some reason looking into it, creating cool lighting, but it's not cool lighting because you can't see shit. And it's just loud and noisy and someone's swinging a sledgehammer and screaming, and they do that for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then eventually, oh no, love snaps him out of it and he breaks the table.
Yeah,
Snap
he
out
breaks
of
the
it.
altar.
And it breaks as like a bit of cardboard. It's just,
And then the Satanist chick is like, yeah, that's fucked. And he's like, your curse is broken. And then she gets fucked by herself.
yeah.
And
So she, because
turns into a
she's
demon.
she's trying to farm souls.
Yeah. And
She
she
needs
couldn't do
one
it.
more soul, and
you didn't deliver, so they got to take some soul back because you
Yeah.
ain't going back to hell with
and
nothing.
For some reason, I guess because you're closer to the hallway, it's you.
Would have been
Like it could have still been Ed or Lorraine. Like the demon could have just like fucking popped down.
I think because she made the deal,
She
so
made
it'd
the
have to
deal
be
with
her.
the devil.
Ah, yeah. That's
But at the same point, I'm like, it would have been nice if that demon came out looking like a demon.
Yep.
Not just.
It wasn't
her.
scary.
And I've gone. She's walked in the room, fallen down and getting twisted around, and then the demon version of her walks in, and it's the same thing, and you go, just give me a
It's
black
not-
goat
yeah,
or something,
it's
man.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Baphomet or something.
Yeah,
Like,
give me something fucking mad
It
scary.
wasn't a shock. It wasn't like, oh my god. Like,
Don't hide it in the
maybe
dark
that's
shadows.
what they should have done. They should have made the devil scary, so when it came out, you're like, so it would be like a
Yes.
trigger memory, like the nun.
And even like during Arnie's possession scene, when it all goes dark and it's dark for like 15 seconds, and you're like, okay, something's obviously gonna run out, and it just does the horror movie thing of someone moving and it's sped up. It's just like, who is that scaring? Who's scared of that? It's clearly just someone pressing fast forward on a VHS tape, you know? Like, it looks fucking terrible. Like, I liked that first It movie, but that did that a few times as well. It's just like loud, sped up, and it just looks ridiculous. It's not scary.
Yeah.
If you're scared by that, please tell me, and tell me what went wrong in your childhood.
So, some laughable moments and some dumb moments that did not make any sense whatsoever for me. So, Fat Shrek is one.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen because that made me actually go, wow, this movie does not care about itself.
It doesn't, It doesn't care about the audience because...
That's what you want to put in and have as your, like, scare factor.
So was she controlling
Go fuck
him?
yourself.
Yeah, well, I guess the librarian, that was like a distraction to
But how was she
keep Ed
controlling
busy.
him?
But was it?
How was she controlling him? Because technically, I thought the only people that she could control was the people that touched the totem.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, who?
More questions and answers.
Okay, you're making me question my answers.
That's
now.
what the
I'm saying
show
I like
does. Now, another one. Quick one for you. The totem inside the vase.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah,
I
the
don't know if
vase
she's
is
ever
not-
taken pottery class before.
Yeah.
Very hard
To make it perfect.
to make a vase like that
Yeah.
with something that big inside of
Yeah.
it. And I know for a fact that totem is bigger than that vase.
Yeah, 100%.
And to be
And there were
perfectly
flowers
intact,
in it too, so
and
the
there were
stems.
flowers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Look,
no.
I'm upset
Dumb.
now. Let's not talk about
Now
it.
another one.
No.
When Arnie gets given the small
Oh, yeah.
aeroplane shot of holy water, and he makes a circle around himself.
Yeah.
How much fucking water do you think is in that vial?
Well, it's holy water. It's like a clown's tissue box.
no,
Just keeps
cunt.
going.
It's not bottomless. he starts making the thing, and as he gets to here, I've gone, that cunt's done. There's no way there's more in that bottle. And then has a full circle radius around his whole body, enough to sit in it perfectly fine. No, you don't have that much water. Fuck you.
The demon walks into the jail, sees the line, he's like, ah!
You got me!
He outsmarted me, and then he goes, hang on.
Wait,
Hold on a minute.
Move your foot.
Get him up the
Move
bottom.
your foot. There's nothing there. Ah,
It's like the salt in Skeleton Key.
Yeah. So, fuck that again. Again, dumb. I picked up on that. You're not that smart. And then everything else about it. Just,
This isn't really a review, it's just us kind of pointing out what's weird about it, but it's just like, it's a weird movie.
And that's the thing, is like...
It's a frustrating movie.
Like, my sisters got really into me about this last night and why I didn't like it. And I'm sitting here going, you know, like, I really didn't like it. Like, it's hard to explain to you why I'm not liking this, but I wasn't gripped to this movie at all.
No, you don't care about it.
I was hoping it was going to be a great movie because the whole case of Arnie Johnson is interesting as fuck.
Yeah, I'm still, like, I was Googling things after we got home.
And I was like, this would be cool. This is like
you
something
should read
that,
about
like,
the real case,
a lot of people,
fascinating.
like, knew about this case. It was only 40 odd years ago. This is something that could have been so great and to expand on in a movie. But then they just push it off and you go, well, fuck, no, I want that back.
Yeah.
And then you're not given a Conjuring movie. You're given something different. And their thoughts are like, oh, you know, they're trying to do something different with the movie. And I'm like, but it wasn't marketed that way.
No.
If you want your movie to explain a point...
it was marketed as just another case file for
Yeah,
Lorraine,
it was marketed as another horror movie to go on a date night to and be fucking scared shitless on.
But that's the thing too, how come every movie says, like, the scariest one yet? It's like, we keep saying that.
Yeah. Well, nobody believes that. It's just something.
Because regardless of how the other movies in the Conjuring universe have been and my thoughts on them, I still left the cinemas scared as fuck and going, yo, I got scared. Yeah. I got scared. Plot sucked, but I got scared.
Yeah.
This one I went out... what?
Yeah.
What did I have to get scared about on this?
Right.
I'm sorry, you can't get this far into the franchise and make this the one where you want to change about fucking whatever you think the plot is supposed to be about. Now that's you trying to like pick that up from the dirt, going, no, there's pieces here. It is good. It's going for this, and it's like, stop it. No, it's not.
It's like when you start cleaning the house and you start cleaning like 6 different things, and then by the time you finish cleaning the 6th thing, you're like, I don't want to start back on the first one again.
Yeah.
So like you're just like, you start all this stuff, and then it's just like, the last one I'll put a bit more effort into, which is the Lorraine Mind Palace powers.
Yeah.
Defeating a librarian.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes. And then so Arnie's down here just going, wait, what about me?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
My story's really cool.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh.
And then the ending story is, you're guilty, 5 years jail.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Done.
it.
And then they give you the cop out of showing the real life photos side by side to the movie, and you're like,
I like that.
Yeah, that's them going to you. Hey, remember the case of Arnie Johnson?
Here's why you should have been interested.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, this is kind of all we had to go on with here, but it's just the movie just gives me nothing.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of unintentionally funny moments because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So do you think that Arnie was, like, in the real case? Do you reckon he was possessed or something like that? Or do you reckon it's just a crazy man saying that to get away with it, but he still murdered someone?
Yeah,
It's the 80s, man. I don't know.
Schizophrenia and stuff like that is, like, nobody
Pretty
really
uncommon.
understands it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so different case to case.
And they were, like, he was
I'm
drunk too.
I'm more inclined to believe he just had a psychotic break.
Yeah.
100% could have.
And that's not an interesting movie, or it's because it's just sad.
Yeah.
But
it is a lot of, like, there's a lot of bad people in the world and they can do horrific things.
Yeah.
And anyone can go, oh, maybe he was just possessed because it's so terrible what they've done.
But the idea of Ed saying this will change the justice system in America and this is going to change everything in America and you know, people can start claiming this all the time.
Yeah.
And then there's half a courtroom scene and that's not explored at all. And also that didn't happen in real life, so I guess.
Yeah. So I want to touch on some of the notes I have here that is regards to, like, the real life events of what happened. So the thing that a lot of people praise is that this movie is pretty much on the ball of what happened in this actual event.
Yeah.
The only sort of differences were The minimum one of Arnie's sisters were all present when the killing happened.
Okay.
It happened in a front yard of the place that they were staying at that dog place. Nothing happened internally.
Yeah. Can't do a spooky hallway scene outside though, can you?
Exactly right. On broad daylight in the grass. Sorry, not going to happen.
Creative license, baby.
One of his sisters did say like they heard him growling and all that before he killed.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah.
In the movie, the guy's real name's actually Bono.
Okay.
They decided to change his name because he did die of murder, and they wanted to respect the name and not put something on his name in media.
Yeah.
So they changed his name to be Bruno, you know, sort of like Bono, Bruno.
Yeah, it's close enough.
But that was the only thing that changed on that one, so that was only one small thing they changed. The only other thing was the timing between David's exorcism and the events of when Arnie Johnson killed Bruno.
Yeah.
That was actually the span of about 4 or 5 months.
Mm.
In the movie, it's a couple days.
Well, they don't really say that.
Because you don't know how long Ed's in hospital.
Yeah.
No, it is. I looked into it. It is only like a couple days.
Oh, but that doesn't really... Well,
it's not like given to you as that, but you can pick up on it that it is.
Yeah. I just assumed it was a couple of months because you know how they were like, oh, let's move out together. And they were like, nah, not just yet. And then I thought it was later on in life because they have moved out together.
Mm.
So I just assumed it was like a year later or
yeah, they did alright to try and get around it to make it like that, but it is definitely...
Again, it's not like a massive deal anyway.
But yeah, it's not massive. It's just to make a film work. It's kind of easy just to go a couple of days later opposed to months later, and it's like, why? But yeah. And the only other thing was, in terms of David's exorcism, a lot of demonologists and the Warrens themselves also believe that David was possessed by at least 42 demons at the one time.
That's just excessive.
But that's what they say.
But
how do they decipher that?
Studying that case. That's what they've come up with. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but that's what they believed, that there wasn't one demon possession.
It's the Luigi demon.
So they mean like out of the 42 demons that went inside David, only one of them went into Arnie, which happened to be
possibly
the librarian?
Possibly.
Or Chicken Run? Maybe?
Yeah, possibly. I just think that his exorcism itself, because it had a number of priests coming to do exorcisms on him, this one wasn't the first. There was a number of them beforehand. Very possible that, there were more than...
Yeah, and that's what I mean by the house telling a story. Like, the house looks a lot more fucked up than just one kid one time.
Exactly right.
But yeah.
It's a lot of demonic power in the one little boy.
Like, do you think it's eerie, like, when you got to the credits and you could hear David... like screaming and stuff like that, and that was like the real footage? Like, do you like that stuff?
My early days on the internet, that's all I looked up was stuff like that. I was very morbidly curious about shit like that, and to scare myself with stuff like that. So that stuff kind of washes over me now.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm also just such a non-believer.
That
I'm just like, it's probably just mental illness. I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah, and again, that's not fun or scary. Nah. I mean, it's scary in a way.
This is where it's hard for me because like I don't believe in God, so I don't believe in the devil. So, but I do believe in spirits. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So,
like, this movie is a bit weird because, like, obviously they do really rely on, like, religion.
Demons
and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I'm sure that there's bad spirits and good spirits, but yeah. So,
they rely on one side of religion.
Yeah.
Very heavily on one side of religion.
Usually always on that side.
The occult, there's a documentary called The Sons of Sam, which is all about some occult killings and stuff. That's incredibly interesting. If you're
I did see that.
If you're interested in the occult, look that up on Netflix. It's
okay.
Very good. It's very, very good. But this movie isn't great.
Nah, I think this is a movie that is more or less for the big fans of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah, which is me.
I think are the only people that will find their shining light in this movie itself. I think the onlookers looking into this, like us, that berate a lot of horror movies. And it's very hard for us to find a decent one to say good words about.
I say it every week. I want to like everything.
100%.
I promise you I want to like it.
I go into a movie wanting to like it and wanting it to change me, but
I've seen worse in this franchise.
Yeah.
But, like, after, like, talking to it now, it's just like, oh, man. But, like... I still like it.
That's what we do.
Hey.
We wear you down
Thanks
to a
for bringing me down to your level.
Yep. That's the Jack effect.
That's what I did to Adam with Venom.
No,
I still love Venom.
That was close. And then I watched it again and went, Jack's wrong.
No, I love it. I love it. It's so cute and funny and...
Yeah.
We're watching the trailer now, and we're already quoting the trailer.
Yeah. So, that is The Conjuring 3. We're going to end that there because we could shit on it even longer, but I don't think we need to get into that long for it. So, The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, is available in cinemas everywhere. If you want to watch it and go on a date night, you'll be fine. You're not going to get that scared. But it is a new movie, so you can check it out. Now,
Questions!
it is question time.
The thing I skipped to.
This is very...
3 people in 1 week told us that they just skipped to the questions. And
Yeah. So you're welcome that I've changed the algorithm and actually put in
Yes.
the timestamps now.
Thank you. It's
To
about
make
time.
it easier for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
completely destroying our watch
Absolutely
time.
cucked my own show. But you know what? I do it for
Look,
you guys.
I only watch the episodes full through if I'm interested in the movie. But it's hard. I'm a girl, so half of these movies I'm not interested in unless
I
it's
know.
like
But
do more Disney. Hello.
all we ask for in return is that when you're out and about talking to a friend, just drop our name. Honestly, no, please do. Just go, do you like movies? If they say yes, go, I know someone who does a podcast.
If you want some,
Chuck a screenie on the story. Like, it actually does stuff.
if you
Do
want some stickers,
something.
come to my house. There's a million downstairs.
If you're face to face with someone and tell them to do that, chances are they'll do it straight away then and just
Yeah,
get
that's
it done.
right, yeah.
You just force their hand and go, have you done it? Are you doing it?
Like your girlfriend.
Get it out now.
She wasn't even following you guys until
Yeah.
the other day.
Shut up, bitch. Okay. I love
Okay.
you. But no, do just drop it and just let them know because we're a fun show. We're not just a serious review show. Fuck, you should know that by now. We're 70 episodes deep, and we
Yeah.
only get funnier.
The idea of the show was serious review just tries to like things and I beat him down to a pulp.
Yeah, didn't
That's
work
what
that
it
way.
is.
Didn't work that way as well. All right, let's jump to the questions
All right.
now because we have a lot of questions to get through. So we'll start. I'm going to start with ours first for the minute people that wanted to ask questions opposed to asking you questions.
What do you mean?
Shut your mouth. Let's start on Facebook. We'll start with our boy Andy. His first one is favourite Korn song.
Oh, good question.
I walked past Korn at Soundwave once.
Oh!
That's kind of my experience with Korn.
Yeah, so you probably heard dong dong and that.
Yeah. He did a song with Skrillex. They did a song with Skrillex, didn't
Great
they?
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Shut the fuck up, get up.
I often sing Adidas a lot. It's a cool song. That's a good chorus.
I don't even know that.
Get back to me. You go first.
Twisted Transistor
Ew. Okay, no.
and Coming Undone. Those are the only 2 songs I heard when I was first getting into metal, and I never listened to Korn after that.
I
Because
saw Boris the Blade cover Blind twice in one set
Fucking.
because they didn't have any better songs.
Oh wow. Boris the Blade.
Bad band.
Oh.
Twist
Very
was,
bad
Twist
band.
was great.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Korn. One of my favourite bands in the whole world. It's a very hard question, but it's been my ringtone for 10 years. Twist. I love it. I can never skip it when it comes on. I used to know every weird word to that. I used to do it from start to finish. I wouldn't do it today.
Fucking glad you
But the first 2 albums are just great from start to finish. But apart from Twist only being a 50-second thing, I'm going to have to say either Arse Itch or
fucking the
Ball
names.
Tongue. I
New
can't.
metal
Yeah.
was a weird time, everyone.
Yeah, Jesus
Arse Itch,
Christ.
Ball Tongue. I can't. Yeah, those 2 are really.
Alright.
Yeah,
Go with
sorry.
that. We're moving
It's
on.
hard,
We've got a lot
but
to go with.
I love
He
you.
make the funny noise and drop D. That's all I know about Korn.
Yes. Alright. Jacob, biggest waste of money you've spent, not including any trashy movies we've had to sit through.
Recently, I've got one already.
My Switch.
You say that on your Twitter so
Yeah,
much.
I was very excited about my Switch. I finally got one.
No.
I played Tetris 99 for about 5 hours a day for a couple of weeks, and I loved every fucking second of it. And then I was just like, alright, who wants to buy it?
Aww, that's
It's-
depressing.
I have absolutely no use for my Switch. I don't.
Not even Animal Crossing?
No, not particularly. Yeah, that's a big one because they're extremely expensive.
Yeah, they are.
No, that's a shame. Recently, I spent $26 on a scrunchie,
Whoa! Fucking
I
hell!
don't know how big this fucking scrunchie was.
and it was too big. It looked like a shower cap on my head.
Yeah, for $26.
Yeah.
It was a jumbo scrunchie. It was literally the size. It was this big.
Yeah.
She looked like she was Jojo Siwa.
I didn't know it was that big, but it was silk, and I thought it'd be good for my hair because, you know. And I thought, oh, if I get a jumbo silky one, it'll make, like, you know, it's better for my hair not breaking, and it might look like, you know, I've got more hair in a bun thing. I literally put it in my hair, and it was sitting like a bonnet, like I was...
Nice.
Like the Handmaid's Tale kind of thing. So I gave it to one of my co-workers at work who has nice, thick, curly hair, and even she couldn't even really pull it off. And I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. But it still, like, shits me. I'm like, I can't believe I wasted that fucking money.
I'm so interested for Adam's answer, because, like, looking around this room...
Yeah, Adam!
There's probably about 60 answers in here alone.
There is not a single answer in this room that I regret purchasing.
Or your failing computer that doesn't record.
Yeah, right now, because I saw it skip out before. Unfortunately, with the way that this episode is recorded, there's not going to be a Jack's background audio to go on for my voice. It's going to be completely dead blank.
Did it do that?
Yeah, it's done it.
Oh, no!
I
Just be better!
We've got the iPhone
after I
audio.
saw it, I went, we should have recorded this part on Jack's laptop because his $200 laptop can record faster than my $2,000 computer.
We got the iPhone audio. It's fine. Anyway, Adam, what's your answer for this question?
Yeah, I really don't know. Because I never think that I waste money. People think I waste money, but for me, I just go, yeah. But I don't remember it because I never hold on to that grudge of being like, I wish I didn't buy that.
Dude, I get the worst money hangovers, man.
It still annoys me that it was a Christmas present. Mum and Dad bought us tickets for Kill Switch Engage.
Yeah.
And I had a massive migraine that I just didn't want to go. I was like sick. And it still upsets me that it was a gift.
Show,
and it was also because come about 7, 8 o'clock that night, you were fine.
Yeah, I was fine.
And we were like...
But I was in bed all day. And I was like, no.
We were seeing the Instagram stories. We were like, oh.
Yeah.
That's a very good show.
But if I didn't sleep all day...
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten better.
You would have been toast.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of anything.
That's fine.
There's definitely a lot that I have, but you know, I don't think it's a waste. It's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
Gemma, is there an old movie you want to see be remade?
Oh, Scanners. I would love to see a modern Scanners. I know
it's a Scanner.
Scanners is just one of my favorite horror movies ever. It's this weird, like, telekinesis. You know the very famous head exploding gif of just a guy sitting at a desk and his head just fucking explodes and it's really
maybe
graphic.
Yeah.
That's Scanners. And it's this horrible body horror, like super uncomfortable, and that like escalates to loud noise stuff at the end, but it's mixed in with all this incredible practical horror. And I would love to have another crack at that. Like I would, because I want more people to watch Scanners, I would just remake it. Pretty much shot for shot. Do it all practical. I mean, this is why I don't make movies, because no one on earth would watch it, but Scanners is my answer. I fucking love Scanners.
I've never heard of it.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something that hasn't already been fucking remade.
That's a big problem as well, yeah.
That's an issue, and I'm like...
Yeah, everything's a remake.
Maybe a remake that has been remade.
Even weird shit like The Blob. It's like, oh, there were 2 The Blob remakes, you know? Who the fuck?
Well, I've got one only because it's my favourite Disney movie of all time, Pocahontas. I would love to see a live action of that one.
Yeah,
but I'm sure
I can see it happening.
Yeah, but like for Disney to do it, not like some other company to do it.
And not put a bunch of white people in it.
Yeah, like I want to see traditional Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I haven't watched Mulan is because they have Mushu. Like, you know.
Yeah. But that's the problem with
no Mushu, no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I would want Pocahontas to be done by Disney in live action, but still have Miko and Flick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because why not?
You know what? I want America to have another go at Godzilla.
Okay.
Without Matthew Broderick.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a lot of things, actually. Just let him have the IP again and go, now, we saw what you did last time.
Japan are not happy with America for that.
You want to know why there's no fucking war happening yet? Yeah, because you didn't make another one. So let them have another crack. Not like the 2014 Godzilla. Make it still the 1998 one, but just better.
Yeah.
Just have another crack.
Yeah, cool.
Keep it in that time period. Okay, now I think these are now yours.
There's a lot.
Which one was ours?
Yeah, Alyssa had a field night last night.
I think we have to leave Alyssa's the last.
Yeah, because they're all...
Have to.
They're Alyssa questions.
Have to leave those last.
That's what she does.
I think I got a couple last ones here on Facebook. Some more Andy ones. Okay.
Oh my god.
First one.
Trent Reznor.
Trent Reznor or Billy Vallow?
Trent Reznor. Trent
If we're
Reznor.
talking,
Trent Reznor.
yeah, if we're talking artistically, Trent Reznor. If we're talking sexually, Villa Vallow.
No.
If we're talking both, Billy Vallow
No.
has a bigger musical vein in his body than Reznor has in his left leg.
I mean, Trent Reznor wrote The Fragile, and then
Never heard of it.
and then 10 years later wrote With Teeth. It's
Never
like,
heard of him.
He's kind of
Please,
the...
people.
He
of
has
the
like
YouTubes.
20 Oscars
What do you
as
mean?
well.
He just went and just took the dial-up internet and went, hey, that would sound good on an album.
Yeah, and then he did a bunch of heroin, and then it sounded really good.
Please, I know people don't like Nine Inch Nails, but just try.
And then he
The
got
Fragile.
bored with all of that, and he was like, I'm going to write a pop record. And
Yeah.
what was it? Hesitation Wounds, or whatever it was called? That
Nice.
album? Unbelievable. Trent Reznor's a man.
Thank you. I love you.
Billy
This is why I
Vallow
love
writes
you.
music. 5-man.
I love
Just
that Andy asked
guitar.
this question.
Bass, drums, keyboard, vocals.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, but
Simple.
Yeah,
Trent
but he
is-
has musicians to do that. Trent does all that
No,
himself.
Yeah, yeah.
no.
I don't even need to argue. Yeah.
Billy plays all the
I'm
instruments.
not even a big Nine Inch Nails fan.
Billy plays all of them.
Yeah, so does Trent.
It doesn't matter.
Nine Inch Nails is Trent Reznor.
Yeah.
Billy Vallow is Finnish.
Okay.
It just outrules everyone.
What's the guitarist's name? Linda? Lindy?
Daniel
Lindy.
Lind.
Daniel Lind. He does everything.
No, he doesn't.
He rips fat solos.
Yeah, I know. And you see him live, he pulls the greatest facials ever.
Good live DVD.
Very great live DVD. To the point where you have to go, it's alright, this song doesn't have a solo in it. And he's just like, fuck.
This episode's going to go for 4 weeks.
Fucking oath.
As well. Take a minute.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah,
I was like,
that part
uh-oh.
will go. Hey, you don't have to listen to us ramble about Billy Vallow and Trent Reznor. Fuck yeah. Do you think KFC should bring back the nacho cheese rollers?
Is it the ones they used to always get?
They need to bring back barbecue bacon rollers.
Oh, that's the one you used to always get.
Nacho
Yeah,
cheese
that's
was
why,
white girl
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Barbecue bacon roller, that's what needs to come back. I don't know why they haven't brought it back. It's very easy. They just need to get the tortilla and just get their popcorn chicken, the bacon, everything that they already have at their disposal.
I have KFC once a year, and every year it makes me sick for 3 days, and then I don't eat it for another year, and I'm incredibly disappointed.
I strive to have KFC at least 3 times a week.
Haven't done it
Where-
this year yet.
We're having a lot more KFC because Jakey loves it. So
And it is absolutely the goat now. Like it's overtaken my love for a lot of fast
I'm
food
still
places
Macca's. Macca's all the way.
now. Oh god, it's just. But yes, bring back the rollers.
Yeah.
And Andy's last one is: what's the best bit of advice you could give? This is for Brooke.
Aw, I love him today. Not that I don't love him any other day, but I love this. I think if you ever have anything important to say, if it's in like to your partner or at work or whatever, just pretend you're being recorded and you won't say the wrong thing. Does that make sense?
Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. So like,
So you want to really think
you-
about what you're going to
yeah.
say.
So like, if you go tell the boss, you know, that you didn't like the way this happened or whatever, you're not going to say the wrong thing if you're thinking that you're getting recorded secretly.
I like that.
Or yeah, if you upset me, I'm like fucking hell, Jack, you fucking really upset. Like I don't want to swear at you or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, okay.
The
Yeah.
problem is I'm often being recorded.
Yeah.
At least
no,
once a week.
But like if there's
We
something,
usually say the wrong things. Shout out us getting cancelled in 10 years because no one will say it now. They'll wait 10 years.
10 years too late. But there, that's the thing. I always feel like if you've got something important to say, just pretend that someone's recording you, and then
Sweet.
you won't fuck up.
I like it.
Fuck yeah, that's mad. All right, now we're getting to your ones now on Instagram.
Yeah. But there is
Jess.
some in there that you can answer to.
We'll see. Jess, if Adam lost his dick in a tragic accident, would you rather get the fingers or the face? God bless.
So I'm assuming that you're going to lose your face in the accident or your fingers. Is that what I'm saying?
I think she's just saying, if he couldn't use his dick, what do you like more? Do you like being fingered more, or do you like getting head?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay. Oh my god, my parents are going to listen to this.
Remember, you're being recorded. Don't say the wrong thing.
I'm a virgin. No, fingers. I'm a hands. I'm a hands girl. I like necks and I like hands. So I have a fetish for that. So, hands for sure.
Diane, great hands.
Yeah, but
FYI.
I like hands.
Because you'll point out everyone else's hands but mine. Alright. Best Mean Girls character.
Damien.
Yes, Damien.
I agree.
100% Damien.
Damien.
Yeah.
The don't
Because
look
of
at...
the funny thing he says with the thing.
The one.
Yep.
You see the one that says, she doesn't even go here!
Yeah.
Yes!
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Man. See,
You know
I'm
movies.
all over this.
This is a movie podcast.
What's worse, constipation or diarrhea? Drought or flood, baby?
I think constipation, because
Yeah.
I'd say constipation's worse.
yeah,
I love
because you
food.
really feel it.
Because diarrhea makes me skinny.
And I don't know.
Yeah, no, diarrhea.
Yeah, diarrhea is fine.
Diarrhea
because-
feels like you're achieving something.
At least you're getting
Yeah.
you're getting rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm detoxing.
Constipation.
Like,
Exactly.
horrible way.
Because you hear it and you can't get comfortable. You're
Yeah.
laying down with diarrhea. You're getting rid of it.
Yeah, and like constipation, like you're constantly in pain. Diarrhea is like, yeah, you shit really like a lot, and the only pain that would come would be from constant wiping.
Yeah.
All you do is just get a bucket and just keep sitting in it, so you don't have to wipe until later on at the end of
Just
the
get in the
night.
shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine,
What is
you
it?
know?
What is it?
And constipation,
Rumpelstiltskin?
like you get a bunch of
Rumpelstiltskin.
false alarms, and you might get content,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, this will just be a fart," and just absolutely.
Yeah, when the constipation ends and then
Yeah,
it really
exactly.
is the poo and you go,
What do you call it when you?
shot.
No, when you push
Waffle
you
stomp.
waffle stomp. That's it.
Ah,
You waffle
yeah.
stomp it down the
I think with
shower.
diarrhea you wouldn't have to.
No, that's true.
It's, yeah.
It's a movie podcast, everyone.
It is. If you had to get one, would you rather rock a mullet or an eyebrow piercing?
Eyebrow piercing.
Also eyebrow piercing.
Also eyebrow piercing.
I actually unironically wanted my eyebrow pierced for a little while, but everyone was just like, "It's not 2002 anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah.
would look
Because
like
it makes you think
lesbian.
of Corn and Fred Dust and
Fred Durst. Fred Durst.
Fred
yeah.
Durst. I
Yeah.
don't like Limp Bizkit, so
Yeah,
that's
and
why it doesn't
I've
matter.
made it publicly known how much I hate mullets.
I
and
hate
that.
mullets. I really do. I don't understand
Yeah, I don't get it.
why all these little 12s are running around with mullets again.
Whenever it's-
Yeah.
I don't get it. Bring back the mohawk, man. That's fucking hot.
Alright. Here's a good one to play on from one of our last ones. What does WAP stand for? Wrong answers only.
Oh god, this bit went for so long last time.
I know it did. This could be easy though, because it's only 3 letters now.
We're all Parkers.
What?
That's cold.
White America.
Poo poo.
Is poo poo one word or two? Ah,
We are people.
yeah.
Was anal perfect?
I've got
One
nothing.
more and then we're moving on. Brooke, one more and then we're moving on.
I'm just thinking like
Quick, just quick.
wanker.
Yeah, quick, come on.
Nah, I don't know.
Next question.
Which anal pies?
We will be
Oh my
here for so
God.
long.
It's. Oh, I'm sorry, Jess.
Since you pay me out for liking old men, what's the age
Oh.
range that men are the hottest in your opinion?
She likes like Hugh Hefner age people. I love it a bit, but Jesus
That's
Christ.
terrible.
Age range.
You're there for the money.
25 to 35, but only because I'm 29. Like, because I had the hots for Pete Davidson, who's like fucking 26.
Looks like he's 47. Still doing
That man
heroin,
has
but
seen
sure.
Yeah, no, that's hard because Trent Reznor is also hot and he's 50. So can I say like 25 to 50?
I
Can.
suppose, yeah. It's a
Yours.
fucking big window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No margin for error.
30, yeah.
Alright. Tell 3 truths and a lie, then Adam and Jake have to guess the lie.
I wrote these down because
Okay.
I thought at least I'll get something, prepared. Here's something I read
I'll
earlier.
put the blinders on.
I put it in Adam's thingy-majiggy. So I wrote down,
Put what in Adam's aware?
no, stop it. I want more piercings. I want more tattoos. I want to dye my hair pink. And I want a dog.
Pink is the lie. Pink is the lie.
Stop it! You guys know me!
Yeah, it's not hard. You even went downstairs to think about those answers and you still fucked it
No,
up.
I went downstairs to look at the movies. No, well, I've dyed my hair pink before, so I thought you might think I want to do it again. I've been blue and
No, you
pink
too
and...
well.
Yeah, all good.
Stop it!
Talk us through what you wore to your Year 6 farewell.
I remember it was the first time I was allowed to shave my legs, and it was a big deal. I was like, oh my god, like Year 6 farewell, I get to finally shave my legs. Because everyone's going to wear a dress.
Sounds like child abuse.
What?
You have to wait to shave your legs?
Well, it's like a responsibility because you're like, going to cut yourself and whatnot.
Okay, fair.
And then I ended up wearing white jeans after all that. So I wore white
That's
jeans and a pink top. And back in my day, we used to wear these belts that were beaded that came down to your knees and they tied up on the side, and it was like lacy rope. I know it probably sounds terrible, but if
I know what you mean.
yeah, it was like a hippie beaded lace sequin belt that you would wrap around and tie it up on the side. So I wore that instead because it was cool. If I can find a photo, I'll put it up on that podcast because it's pretty funny. And I think I had a white shell necklace.
Jeez, fair enough.
2003. Yes.
Okay, there you go. Fucking, and now I've got her.
And I got a boyfriend that night.
Jeez.
Fuck, big night.
Yeah.
Fucking all happened in year 6. It's breaking up from Jess's here. We'll go with Maddie quickly. Are Australian traffic lights Australian made?
I don't get it and I hate her.
I don't know, probably.
No, definitely not.
No, I doubt it. It's all from
Traffic
China.
lights, man. I ain't never seen a traffic light move from the fucking down the road to the
Yeah, it was
fucking
kind of appeared,
intersection.
It's weird, yeah.
I don't know.
It all comes from China.
Yeah, it's all China. Alright, back to Jess. What's a movie you like that people have probably never heard of?
Scanners.
Yeah, no, literally. Scanners, because I was like, what?
A Serbian film.
Oh, fuck off.
Everyone's heard of that.
But you don't like
check
it.
out. I've never seen it.
I watched
I know what
it.
it's about. I've never seen it.
I watched it. It's
Yeah.
it's quite boring.
No. Just stop.
Feast. Feast 1, 2, and 3.
I like Boiler Room because
Oh yeah.
Giovanni Ribisi's in it.
Yep.
I don't even know if it's on DVD anymore, but I've got a DVD because, hello, it's me. And Fast Times at Richmond High. It's an old 70s high school movie. But, I feel like I don't have any friends that really know that movie. But my dad showed me that when growing up in high school. It's all about, having sex for the first time and, what it's like to be in high school and to be the nerd and the popular kid. And
You say that, yet Vans did a collaboration with them.
yeah, which I own. But, yeah. So, I think it's it is a
In
popular
her
movie,
circle.
but in my circle, because it is a 70s movie, I actually don't know one friend that's like, oh, I love that movie.
It's probably still more American.
Like The Breakfast Club. People know The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But I don't really know people talk about Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But please, I recommend to watch that movie.
Fair.
It's a stoner classic.
Movie podcast, check it out. Most unsexy thing someone said to you during sexy time.
I'm quite deaf, so I have to ask people. I have to ask people to repeat things. Yeah.
Huh?
So they'll be trying to sexy talk, and I'm like, "Fucking what?" Like, this ear does not work, cunt. You gotta go. I don't say cunt. This ear does not work. Go on the other one, and then it's just it breaks all the momentum having to go. Huh? Yeah, what?
I hate when you do that. When I ask you, you go, huh? I'm like, I fucking hate
Huh?
you. Oh, I can't remember. I remember going to Sanchuros. No, not Sanchuros. Up the square. Max Brenner. And telling everyone, my group of friends, after I spent time with a Tinder guy. And I was like, can you believe it? He said this to me. And we all pissed ourselves laughing. I thought it was the best story. I just can't remember what he said, though. I just can't.
The fuck?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. But it was he was a teacher and
Oh no.
yeah, so he tried to do the whole you're my student, you naughty girl kind of thing.
Ah, so he was a pedophile. You had sex with a pedophile, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, it was but
Were you still in school?
no, I was on Tinder.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we're old, Adam. You forget that Brooke and I are very old.
Yeah, Tinder came out when I was
what was the
20
wall
something.
like?
But I remember the first time someone said something to me during sexy time, and I was like, "Oh, I like this." And it was pitch black, and he just said he whispered into my ear "Are you ready for me?" And I was like, "Oh, this works. I like this."
And just from the
Was
from
that me?
the corner of the dark room, you hear, "What? Speak up! Don't do quietly. Fuck it up." There is nothing unsexier than having to repeat something sexy. It's like, it just goes...
The next time, I'm going to be like, ah!
I'm going to haunt you with that sound.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Adam has an answer.
I don't know.
Has anyone ever, like...
No.
I feel like it's different for a girl because, like, guys say things because they're, you know, I've got a package for you. Like, it's normal for a guy to say things to the girl.
Until very recently, I was just fucking dead silent through sex, and it's just like, people think I'm just...
And that's how it always was.
I
never had any other exes that were ever vocal.
Yeah, but since I started being vocal, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it now. Like, it does
it makes
add
sense
to
now.
the allure.
Yeah, no, but nothing else prior. And with you, it's only ever just joking around.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's happening and then you say something dumb.
No. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I don't have anything. I don't have anything for
I can't remember what that fucking teacher said, but it's... Oh, yeah, it's going to haunt me now.
What's something that you'll never try again? Wet emoji.
Oh, it's obviously sex stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Vegetables, sorry.
Didn't love asparagus. I don't know. I had nothing in the chamber for that.
Try again. I don't know. I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything I didn't like.
Oh,
I copped a finger up the bum once, and I was just like,
Yeah.
it's more
not for me.
exit only for me personally.
I don't know. I don't feel like I want to expose myself on the podcast. There's one thing, but I don't think I'm ready to talk about that publicly.
I've never done it, but I never will do it because I drive a very small car and I'm 6'2". But I'm never going to do car sex.
Yeah,
I can't fold myself up like that.
No.
Yeah,
And
okay,
also,
I'll say that.
I respect my car too much.
Yeah, I remember like someone like obviously back in the day, you know, Bassy and whatnot. Shout out to Bass Point. Obviously, you know, going there and whatnot. I've never had sex in a car because I'm just too awkward.
Yes, you need the right environment.
Yeah, and I never had...
Hyundai XL is not that.
No, and I never had
No, it's
tint.
not.
I never had tint in my car, so people wanted to fucking see, and they don't want to see this naked. Jesus Christ. So yeah, probably car sex. I never have, never will.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Fair.
Say myself there.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything that I didn't like, so...
Well, congratulations. I didn't know how to get out of this bit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But what's something that you've never tried but you want to try?
A lot of stuff. Yeah, I guess.
Name one.
I've never had my face sat on. I quite like that.
Fair.
Are we doing real answers or joke answers?
No, real answers.
Okay, good. That's
Real
my real
answers.
answer, yeah. Yeah, I
So
think
you
that'd
want
be-
someone to sit on your face?
Yeah, like full porno style.
Okay.
That'd be quite fun.
So not 69.
Like suffocating?
No, I'd do 69.
No, we're getting to the 69 questions.
Oh God. Jesus.
Yeah, Alyssa hasn't snapped out of it. Spoiler alert.
69 and it's still a thing. She's trying to bring it back.
What about you, babe? What's something you had never tried?
That I
Didn't
want to try? I've tried everything I want to try.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same, except that, like, it's not even a brag. It's just like when you find someone you gel with and you can talk about it with, and you can be like,
Yeah.
hey, can we just, even if it's weird, we can laugh about it.
Yeah,
Like, getting all deep though, like, one night stands are fun and everything and whatnot, but at the end of the day, the best sex, I think, is with someone that you've been with a long time because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what works for the other person.
And the intimacy is fun too. Like,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
really care about that person, you're like, oh,
Regardless if it's a quickie or an hour sesh or whatever, you do what needs to be done.
yeah, exactly.
It's like, quick, we've got 5 minutes until Jack comes over.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
and then
That's only why I made a noise
end.
when I sat down.
No, but yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we're good. Kurt, thoughts on pegging?
Not
I love that he
not
asked
for
this
me,
question.
personally.
It'll never be for me.
Just
Yeah.
exit only for me.
Because obviously that would be me picking you. Like,
yeah,
like
you'd
would you
have a
ever
strap
want
on.
that? Because obviously we're not
Not
going
a
to have...
fucking chance in hell.
Yeah.
There's no chance a dildo is going anywhere near my anus and having you thrusted into me.
So, like, I'm just being a blonde girl. So is pegging only when the girl does it to the guy, or if I did it to a girl?
No, it's
That's-
just guy.
Okay. Because I was like, if I did it to a girl, what's that called then?
Just
Fucking.
sex, yeah.
Sex, okay.
That's just queer sex, I guess.
Okay.
Women that can't fuck
'Cause I
don't
was
have a
like-
penis.
Yeah, because I was like, thoughts on pegging.
This is the male
If you
on
like
all
it, you like it.
fours presenting his butthole ready
Yeah.
for you to stick it in and thrust away.
But like, if you were being serious and said to me, Brooke, can you peg me? I probably would, because I'm that sub that will do anything for the dom.
And you won't be subbing for that one. You'd be very
No,
bad for
but
that.
like, you know, if that's, yeah, because I'm the kind of person that's like, whatever my partner wants, I'll do, regardless of what it
Yeah.
is. And I've always been like that. So, do you know what I mean? My thoughts are, I'm
I drink a lot of coffee. You'd be playing a dangerous game.
No.
You'd be playing a dangerous fucking game.
if you like pegging, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Hey,
but
Pouts here. If you want to get paid, go for
Yeah,
it.
do what you want.
yeah,
fucking
fucking
hell, who
oath.
gives a
If
shit?
it,
You're not
well,
hurting anyone.
I just,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just,
no,
it's
no.
just not for me.
do what makes you feel good.
And I don't care. Don't give me the whole, oh, but you haven't tried it. Maybe you like it. No. I don't
Well,
care.
that's it. I'll try everything.
I don't want to try it.
I'm like that with heroin.
exactly.
Try it once and
I've never tried heroin, but I know I don't want to
It's
do
like,
it.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
not with me.
All right, Chelsea. Why is it so cold?
It's officially winter now.
Nature.
It's
Crazy, isn't it?
officially Adam's favourite time of the year, isn't it?
Very much so. God damn, the cold is amazing.
I fucking love winter.
I like winter, but I also love summer for the daylight savings. I miss coming home when
Winter
the sun
is
was still
great
up.
because now I don't need a reason not to go out anywhere. The weather sucks. It's better to stay home, and
Yeah.
I'm content because that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Love it. What is one thing you consider a failure and one thing you consider a success in your life?
Oh.
Answer it truthfully too. I'm
Deep.
sick of you saying like my failure is that I'm not dead yet. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that was going to be my joke.
I know.
Sorry, man.
So predictable.
Gotta get real.
My success is that I'm a good person and I'm a good... Well, I might not be a good person, but I'm a good friend and I'm a good confidant and I give a shit about my friends a lot.
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
follow through if I say that I'm going to be there for someone. If someone rings me at 3 a.m. and says, hey, I need you, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Failure is just my career future that I don't have. I don't have a career and I don't have a future.
Mm.
Sometimes that really bothers me, but most of the time I'm just like, I pay my bills. I don't give a shit.
Exactly right. As long as that happens,
Hmm.
you're good.
Yep.
Failure of mine. I say this all the time, but agreeing to play last man striker in that soccer match ruled me out.
I knew it. I knew
And,
it was coming. Like, it's coming to a
You know what? He did
Fuck the
surprise
knee.
me. I didn't think he was going to go there.
Yep, I knew.
I can't have to go there. Yeah, fuck the knee and yep, ruined the rest of my footballing career. Soccer career. Sorry, we're in Australia. I have to say soccer. Cunts. Success though is committing to this podcast.
Not your fiance.
No, because that's the cop out answer.
Yeah.
Sit
No,
down next to
I
me.
wasn't thinking of love when it came to that.
The success, of course she's a success. She's a success in my life, but that's not the answer that we want here. The answer is that committed to doing this podcast. You've committed to doing this podcast, and we've been going for 15 months now. 14, 15 months? 15 months.
15, yeah.
15
Wow.
months now. We've got... This is episode 70 of the main show. Taking account the other little extras we popped in there. We're about 85, 90 episodes into this show.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with how it's gone.
Mm.
It's only growing ever so much more. And there's so much more for it to grow. And there's so much time for it to grow. It's just not going to slow down. So, very happy with how successful
I
this
agree.
initial
Even if
run
it
has
doesn't
been.
even go, you know, the way you want it to. It's so comforting having you guys in the background on YouTube or, you know, on Spotify in the background, just hearing you guys' voice, because that's going to be there forever. So
Yeah.
if anything, God forbid, ever happened, regardless of the memories that we've got together, that we've all got together, there's
You get
always
to hear
going
me
to
make
be...
cum jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like as
that's it.
funny as that is, it's so true. And, you know, hearing that is going to make you cry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
And laugh.
We got our 20 fans that listen to us every week.
I'm alright with that, yeah.
I'll stick it for you guys.
Yeah.
That's it. And what about yourself?
It kind of goes in hand with each other, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I want sympathy. I think my biggest failure in life is never sticking to a diet. I say that I'm going to lose weight, and I never fucking do. It's because food is my drug.
Food's good, isn't it?
I always say, like, no, I'm sick of this.
Like,
my God,
Like, you know, this is the biggest I've ever been. Like, this is, like, you know, shitty. You know, like, you have to do it. And then I'll do it for 2 weeks and I weigh myself and go, oh, cool. I could have done that if I starved myself for 2 days. And then I go, fuck it. It's the weekend. I reward myself with food. So I'm like, oh, we had such a good podcast. Let's go and get Macca's. You know, that kind of thing. So food is my drug. So my failure in life is never sticking to a diet. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I would make posts about it on Facebook back in the day or Instagram saying, wish me luck, guys. I'm going to do it, you know. And I'll take photos on my phone of what I look like. And then I never do the after photo. But in saying that, a big success in my life is, again, going back to the weight thing. No matter what I look like, I love myself. That's my biggest success in life is, regardless if I've been down or anything, it's never because I've never not loved myself. So I think,
I like that.
yeah, like regardless of, you know, there's extra bits here and there. If you be confident in what you have, I think that's sexy. And like, don't be like, you know, oh, my arms are, you know, my big, so I'm going to wear like jackets every day. No, fuck it, who cares? We're all different and we're all snowflakes, and that's pretty fucking cool. So that's my success.
There you go.
Nice.
Wholesome content here. What is one thing that is a hard no for you in any sort of relationship?
Cheating. Even if it's texting someone else saying like, I wish you were next to me in bed. You know what I mean? Even if you physically haven't kissed someone or touched someone, if you're sending those messages, fuck off. I've got no time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in general.
Talking directly to it.
Sorry,
Nah, but that's it.
My
like,
phone has a lot of reminders from Afterpay, and that's about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, if you've got to hide your phone from someone because you're worried that your girlfriend or boyfriend might see something, even if it's not physically cheating, if you're mentally cheating, if you've got to hide messages, delete photos, change people's names, that's just as bad. You might as well put your fucking dick in it. Cheating. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's all I'm saying.
Why is Domino's Pizza asking you what you're doing this weekend?
I do not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Drug users.
Yeah.
Any form of
Yeah.
drugs. That's weed, cocaine, just getting on the bags, pills, anything like that.
Don't get me wrong. I dated people in the past that, like, you know, have dabbled in, you know, pills maybe or weed. But, like, I knew that they weren't going to be a long-term thing, so I was like, meh, it's okay.
Yeah. Like, I'll go back on weed. Weed's pretty fun. It's very chill now, weed. I think a lot more people do it than it is ever going to cause any harm for anyone. But the bigger ones of people wanting to go out and spend $300, $400 on a small little bag of Coke. I look at that and go,
You could have bought so many pops with that.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It
You
just
could have
seems like
almost
such a
bought a
waste.
Nintendo Switch you won't play.
Exactly
You might
right.
pay.
There's things you
Yeah.
could have bought that would have been a better investment than just a bit of powder to go up your fucking nose. I know it's a bit different for women, and not as many of them probably do bags and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, even
You'd be
pills
surprised.
and such, and whatever else. It's just I don't want any involvement in any of that. Basically,
Maybe if I start doing crack, I can be skinny.
yeah, say goodbye to your teeth too.
I like my teeth.
Yeah, Jack.
Any sort of like two-facery, any sort of leaving me in the dark. I don't like being the last one to know anything.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
No, I know. Yeah.
if you're about to get dumped and then you get dumped and all of their friends and family are just like, oh yeah, like we knew this was coming 4 weeks ago. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the shittest feeling being the last to know. So just like any lack of communication is just horrendous. It's not a good feeling. So
Yeah.
just talk to your partners. It's kind
Communication is key.
Yeah.
Hence why we've been together for 6 years.
That's it. That's it.
Communication.
Who is your work crush?
Chelsea. Well, I'm in love with Chelsea at the moment because her Spotify unique playlist came up and it was 10 years too late. And Rihanna.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I love her so much. I love that she's invested in this podcast. I didn't force her to like it. She just loved it by herself. She loves your band. You know, I just said to her, come to a show one day And now she's like, okay, all right, I need to do this. I need to listen to all their music before I go see them. And then when the songs were playing, she was singing along to them. Like, she loves Quicksand and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh, baby. So I have to say, Chelsea, like, I feel like if I had to be in a relationship with someone, I think Chelsea's, because she's taller than me.
Yeah, fair.
I love you, Chelsea.
I just work with a bunch of dudes, so I speak to a lot of the girls at head office, but
What? No.
you know, you can only get so much from a phone call. Shout out head office.
None of my co-workers listen, so I'm not
And they're all, surely they're all just like 16.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
That's all good.
shout out work.
Love you, Chelsea.
Okay. Chelsea directed one to us for our question.
Holy shit.
Aw, can I answer it too?
What horror villain would you bang?
Can I answer it?
Yeah, you can answer.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe the girl who becomes Vince Vaughn in Freaky, because she's a girl.
Fuck, yeah, fair.
I don't know.
The girl that helps Dracula in Blade Trinity.
Oh yeah. Who plays her?
I always forget the name.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I know
She's
exactly.
very attractive in Blade Trinity.
God, Blade Trinity.
This is only because we watched it recently, but the guy that plays Vince and like the twins in House of Wax.
Oh yeah, Daddy
This is
Vince.
the one that we call the Nickelodeon villain.
No, but like
He doesn't have to be a good villain. He can just be sexy.
No. I just think he's
Was he though?
attractive. No, I think he's attractive. Like when he was like, you know, with his
As
hair
Bowen Vincent.
slicked back. Yeah, what?
With his Joey Dawson mask on as well.
No. No. What was the other guy's name? Vincent and I don't know. But yeah, just the killer in that movie. in
Yeah, Vincent
House
and
of
Bo.
Wax.
Yeah.
Bo, that's it. Sorry, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
I think Bo's quite
Oh,
attractive.
with a Joey Dawson mask.
Yeah, but
You know it's the same guy, right?
no, that's why I said Bo and Vincent.
Yeah, that's why she literally just said
Aye!
that. Fucking-
Jesus.
Shit,
He
man!
was trying so hard with
I
the
know.
Slipknot joke that I said originally.
That I made last week
Shut
anyway.
up.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
My
Leave me
bad.
alone. Leave me alone. Well, this goes in hand with that fucking statement. What's the most annoying thing about each of your co-hosts? This is not for you.
Aww.
No, she meant it for Brooke as well.
Did she?
Say,
Ah.
Thanks, Lisa.
Ah. Here comes the roast again.
Most annoying thing about...
I don't know.
I don't really have anything for Adam.
No, you keep trying to get out of movies.
Yeah.
And I tell you, no.
Yeah, you make me.
That's the show.
You make me
We
watch
have
this
to.
fucking trash.
I'm sorry I can't pay you yet, but you just got to deal with it.
I know, I've known Brooke for like 13 years, so like
Only?
any annoyances are just like, alright, we're just past it now.
Yeah.
Like you know someone that well. It's just like, okay, whatever.
I think the only thing that annoys me is that when I read your messages, I read them the wrong way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot of people tell me.
Yeah.
It's very sarcastic, but I'm just like, I'm just writing
No,
what's
but, like-
in my head.
But that's the thing. And, like, it's a lot of people. But, like, I might read your messages the wrong way. And I'm like, wait, is he mad at me?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, he's not. I'm like, are you sure? And then that's why I say, I love you, like 10,000 times. You're like, I love you too. And I'm like, now is he pissed off? You know, so I think that's just a Brooke thing. I think it's a Brooke problem. I read his text messages wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, do you love me? He's like, yes. And I'm like, but yeah, okay. It's just a Brooke problem. You, I don't like that you love your podcast and your gaming room, and yet it looks like this. I feel like I wish you took more pride in what this room looked like. It might look okay when it's recording.
Here comes the roast again.
I'm just saying! But, like, the rest of the house is all organised, and I feel like this isn't as organised as I would like it for you.
Look how much shit is in it.
I know, but, like, less is more, Adam, and I feel like... I don't know.
When she says my name like that, this is turning into an argument. It's one of those bickering ones. The room
No,
is not
I
changing.
just-
I'm very proud of my room. I've got a lot in here that I
No,
fucking
I
love
don't
to
know.
death. It's just not Brooke standards, and that's fine because it's my standard.
Do you agree?
I don't give a shit.
Damn.
I don't
See,
live here.
that's the fucking attitude you need to have.
Yeah, whatever.
It's my room, so fuck off.
Do what I want. Okay, what annoys me?
Spit it up. Spit it up.
Tell me.
Come on, quick fire.
The way that you fucking roast people for no
okay.
goddamn reason.
Fuck's sake. Alright.
You make it so serious, like you want it to be an argument, and then it starts an argument. You go, "I'm not trying to start an argument."
Well, it's now very clearly an argument.
Exactly right. See, then that's the thing. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That's what I'm getting
I'm
at.
sorry.
Right. Good.
Now,
done. Yeah.
what's each of your co-hosts' hottest feature? Don't say hands.
No, it's not your hands.
Not my hands. Definitely not Jack's hands. Then.
No, Jack's hands are okay.
What do you
What did I
mean?
do?
They're okay.
How?
'Cause,
It's
like-
so long.
Ay.
Don't. No. No.
Yeah.
Just say my dick.
No.
Obviously, it's my
not. It's your calves, which is a weird thing, but he's got good calves. And
Strange shit, man.
I like your neck when... Yeah. And he has a good neck. So yeah, calves and neck. But not hands.
Fuck yeah.
They're two George Costanza, little stumpy little hands. My hands are bigger than Adam's. You know what that means? Hey.
Bigger dick.
You.
God,
I feel like this is
so
inappropriate, but yeah. I've always liked this part of Jack. Like with his shirt off. Like his V.
Yeah, my thirst traps have dried up on Instagram. I
I
don't
like
post
his
thirst
V.
traps anymore.
It's very true, yeah.
No need to follow me. Yeah,
need to.
thanks. Good.
Yeah, I like your V.
I like your face.
That's
You have a very
nice.
good face.
Oh, stop
You're a
it!
very attractive woman.
Oh, really?
Adam? I like your arms. You got good arms. I've never noticed your hands until Brooke just pointed them
But
out.
they're little, aren't they?
Look
Yeah.
at my hands.
But I do like your arms. You choke me, daddy.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing. Choking. Not into it. Never try it. Never will.
Oh, no, I love choking. Boy.
Nah, don't do it.
Boy,
Timmy,
do
fuck
I.
off. Nah, I don't get it. I don't
Love
get
choking
it.
a woman, eh?
Please,
Come
people
on,
tell me
This
why.
episode's going so long.
Sorry.
Oh, it really is.
How long is it?
Yeah, Jack, your hair is great.
thanks.
Brooke, your tits are mad. What's something sexual you think you're good at and something you're bad at?
Oh!
I think I'm good at sex.
I think my head game is not as good as, like, it doesn't match my enthusiasm for it, because I really love giving head, but I'm just like, I'm not so sure if I'm that good at it. I'm really good at fingering, because I've always been weird about my penis and coming fast and stuff, so I'm just like, I'm just going to get good at one thing. I said it last week, focus on the foreplay,
Yeah.
just in case you're bad at
Okay,
other
so
stuff.
my real one, very good at everything bondage related, bad at everything else.
I think, I don't know, I feel like every girl's like, I do really good head. But, like, I don't know. I think I cater to people's needs. So, like, if one person likes this and one person likes that.
Don't bring
I
your
will-
nice answers to this
No, I feel like I...
bottom-dwelling show.
No, but I feel like I cater for the people's
No, yeah,
needs.
that's a good answer. I like
You know what I mean? So, if you have a certain fetish, I'll cater for that need.
Brilliant. What are you bad at, though?
I don't like being on top.
Fair.
So I'm pretty bad at that.
If you shit finger buns for one day only, would you eat them? No sultanas, pink coconut icing only.
I don't like finger buns at all. They're fucking disgusting.
I like a finger bun.
As
I
long-
think if it didn't go in the toilet water, and I would
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
do like 3, and then the 4th one, if I'm sure it's just a finger bun, then yeah, I'd have a crack.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
I love a finger
As
bun.
long as I can
Ugh.
put it straight on the plate and butter it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be touched in
Without a
toilet
doubt.
water.
Without
No.
a doubt.
Fuck finger buns.
Good.
Yuck.
Who from the MCU would you fuck and where?
This is for Brooke, because we've already answered this.
Here we have.
Oh, really?
This was just for you.
Thor.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah, where would you fuck him?
Oh, like where?
Yeah, where? Where would you do it? Asgard, Earth.
He's probably got a big godly bed.
Anywhere. Literally anywhere. In the shitter. I don't even care.
There it is. 3 of you have to 69 human centipede style. What's the order? How does that work?
So,
Someone's only getting the bumhole then.
yeah, no.
Wait,
so,
I didn't get it.
So one person on their back at the front, one person on hands and knees in the middle, and then another person on their back at the back, I guess.
Oh, so it's like this.
So it's like 69, 69, you know what I mean?
Nah.
She did explain it.
Yeah. You have to do 69 Or is it like a sandwich?
Maybe.
So it's like everyone's...
I feel like someone's getting left out.
Yeah, someone is definitely.
Someone's
someone's being left out.
Yeah.
I guess.
If we just do...
I guess I would want to be at the front because then I'm just getting sucked off, and I could just close my eyes and be like, "All right, Chris Hemsworth."
Fair.
You know, like again, I went straight to a male. But yeah, and then like you guys can argue over the bottom rungs.
Look, at the end of the day, if I have to be a human centipede with anyone, if it was you two guys, I'll be fucking pretty happy with that. So I don't really care. I'll eat the shit. I'll be that.
No, there's no asshole involved.
No, we're just 69.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're 69.
Just whose dick would you rather suck?
I wonder.
What? Well, that means I have to suck Jack's dick then, and I'm not up for that.
Okay. Well,
Brooke,
so I'll suck his dick
unfortunately,
because
Brooke would have
I've
to
already
be
done
the-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
if I'm getting sucked off,
Yeah.
you can tell this episode's going for an hour 40 because we're just devolving.
Okay.
Because if I'm getting
Hour
sucked off,
40?
you're
Yeah.
getting
Fuck.
Told you
you're,
it's going to be a long episode. Thanks
Shit.
for it.
you're sucking someone off and you're getting eaten out. And
Okay.
He's eating out. Everyone's done something they've done before, right?
Okay.
We're all experienced.
Yeah. Alright,
So
I'll
me
suck
at the
you
front,
off.
so I'm just getting sucked off and
Okay.
I close my eyes and go, it's probably a male actor because for some reason that's where my memory
Why
goes.
should you close your eyes?
Right.
It's me anyway.
Yeah, nah, not at this point.
Yeah.
I'm too close to you two and it's like...
No, I get that, but still.
I'd be really close to you two after this. Yeah,
Very true, very
No.
true.
Yeah.
but we're all...
So
it's
I'm in the
something
middle.
we've all done before.
Okay.
You know?
So I'm, all,
Fair.
I'm in the middle.
Done. All right. Last one. We're on the last one. Would you rather have no eyebrows or a small clit under both armpits? No eyebrows.
I would look fuck with no eyebrows. I'm going with the clits. And
I
all
draw-
day you'll be like, Jack, why are you doing this? Feels good.
Well, I draw my eyebrows on, so...
Oh, there you go. Maybe you've already got clits under your armpits.
Maybe she does.
Maybe you got clit pits.
Well, no,
Armpits.
you know what? I've already got a clip, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You on a 3?
Trump card.
No.
Fucking hell.
Please, for the love of
Okay.
fucking this episode.
Alyssa, okay, I'm done now. Fucking thank God. And I don't care if there's any more. It's
We'll
done.
come back next
You're
week.
done. Guys,
Wow. I'm so sorry.
if you
I'm
have
not.
somehow managed to stick through this whole episode, which I highly doubt, even if you've gone to the questions, this has been about an hour of questions.
I can't wait to see the views on this one.
Thank you for checking and sticking us out. Just checking us out. Fuck, I can't talk now.
Who's your bird?
We do a mid-week review, which is going to be an episode of Jaws. So we got to quickly go and talk about that for half an hour.
I get to go have a shower now.
Yeah, I need to have
You can have a shower. We're going to have some dinner. Guys, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Always helps us out. Pick up some merch. You like that podcast.store. It's getting cold. Buy a hoodie.
If
Help
you
us
want
out.
stickers, come to my house.
That as well. Brooke, thank you for joining us on this episode here. You've
Thank
made it a long
you.
one and a very unenjoyable one. I mean, enjoyable one. Sorry, it's a long episode. I'm losing my mind. Love you so much.
If you've made it this far, can you please comment Cole's original spread? Thank you.
Guys, thank you very much. My name's Adam, and I've been one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name's Jack. I've been the other half of the You Like That podcast.
And we'll see you all next week.
Brooke didn't say goodbye.
There it is. Bye, guys.